Quick update for fintech investors. Today we're going to take a closer look at PayPal, SoFi, and Block. So let's get started. Alright, so in today's episode, what I want to do is take a closer look at recent news that have come out for fintech investors, mainly in the past 7 days. Like I mentioned, we're starting off with PayPal right now, sitting at a market cap of roughly $85 billion. Year to date, the stock is pretty much flat. And from, I want to say it's 5-year max, the stock is down over 75%. So right now for PayPal, what do we have on April 3rd of 2023? Live Nation Entertainment and PayPal signed a multi-year deal to expand simple and secure payments to fans buying tickets worldwide. And pretty much, again, it's a multi-year strategic partnership that names PayPal as the preferred payments partner of Ticketmaster. It's going to allow partnerships for fans to be able to pay with PayPal, PayPal Later products, and even Venmo. What I think it's super exciting about this is it also brings PayPal Braintree will become Ticketmaster's primary global payment processor. And I think Braintree is something that's being slept on for PayPal. So I think this is great news. PayPal obviously showcased that, hey, our data shows that consumers are nearly 3 times more likely to finish buying a ticket to a live entertainment event when they see a PayPal as a checkout option, demonstrating the value of PayPal brand brings to this partnership. And I kind of talked a little bit about that Braintree. One thing we do see from PayPal's most recent quarter is that roughly 30% of the company's total revenue is coming from their unbranded processing. That is growing at a 40% compounded annual growth rate. And in 2022, it also grew at 40%. They do mention that unbranded card processing is primarily comprised of Braintree's full stack volume. So overall, this is going to be a great move for both PayPal's in their branded checkout with Live Nation, but also their unbranded processing. Before we go any further, I want to thank you for watching, and I need your help to reach my goal of 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. Also, if you want some fantastic insight into the semiconductor industry, join my other channel, Semiconductor Investing and More, where I use my electrical engineering background to break down the semiconductor market. Finally, I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and check out fool.com/Jose for the 10 best stocks to buy now. With that link, you get a promotional offer for their subscription service. Now, let's continue with today's episode. Now, for the second stock we're going to take a closer look at is SoFi. It did finish the day down roughly 0.5%. Year to date, the stock is up roughly 34%. So I know investors that picked up at the beginning of the year are excited. Unfortunately, from its 5-year max, the stock is down roughly 76%. Seems like all these fintech companies are hit around the same amounts. What do we have for SoFi? So today on April 3rd as well, they did mention that they are acquiring a leading fintech mortgage lender, Whitham Capital Mortgage. This acquisition of industry-leading fintech is going to help kind of them grow scale their mortgage growth and create sales and operational efficiencies. This is going to be an in-all cash transaction, and they do mention that the transaction is not expected to be material to the company's 2023 financial outlook. Some other things that they mention is obviously with this kind of acquisition, there are going to be ways to kind of create synergies, and that's where SoFi it does so great about, right? They provide a user with one product, with one lending product, and then they're able to kind of cross-sell some other lending platforms. And I think that's one of the huge bullish cases that SoFi investors tend to have with SoFi. If we do take a closer look though at this company's home loans origination in 2022 versus 2023, it is down roughly 68% for the full year. Unfortunately, with all the macroeconomics, we are seeing a lower origination volume here in home loans. I do believe this is eventually going to pick up, but right now with current events happening, right, this is a weak market, and that's why I believe that SoFi mentions that this acquisition won't really do too much for their outlook, just mainly because of the overall kind of macroeconomics that we're seeing. But in the future, I do believe this is going to be a great way for them to cross-sell some of those other lending platforms, from personal loans mainly, and other types of loan services that this company provides. Now, the final one we're going to take a closer look at is Square. And year to date, this stock is up only 4%. Fortunately, right, we do see from its peak, the stock is down. I'm going to guess very similar. Yeah, that's 75% down from all-time highs. It does seem like all fintech have gotten hit pretty hard. I did a video on Square when they got hit with that short report. We did get more updates on here. They actually did respond on March 30th, so about 3-4 days ago. And one of the things I was kind of, I wouldn't say worried, but one that I did have in the back of my mind was with the accounts and how many people are individual accounts. And they actually break it down for us. They do mention as of December 2022, Cash App had more than 51 million monthly transacting activities. Of those activities, 44 million were connected to an identity verified through their identity verification program. And within there are 39 million unique social security numbers as of December of 2022. So I think this is great news, even though we did see that the short seller saying, haha, see, we got you. We told you those numbers were inflated. I think, I don't know, I was expecting a lot worse than this. 39 unique Social Security numbers, in my opinion, shows that this is a huge growth. They do mention that out of that 44 million, that's approximately 97% of Cash App inflow in December of 2022. So I do believe it's Cash App right now. I'm happy they responded. I don't think the stock has kind of corrected itself compared to that report. I'm really liking it right now, especially since they responded. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update in the fintech market. Let me know if you guys are excited about any of these news. I am very excited about PayPal, right? Just seeing them grow that Braintree solution is always a great news, and obviously that Square is also pretty great with the response to the short report. I'm not a SoFi shareholder, so maybe that's why I'm not too excited, but I can definitely see the synergies this acquisition can bring in the long run. So take care, have a good day, and see you next time.